Laurel and Hardy, the iconic comedic duo known for their slapstick humor and impeccable timing, reigned supreme in the world of entertainment, from the silent film era into the age of talkies. Comprising the thin, British-born Stan Laurel and his rotund American counterpart, Oliver Hardy, their genuine chemistry, both on and off-screen, made them one of the most beloved pairs in cinematic history. Yet, when Hardy passed away in 1957, Laurel chose not to attend his partner's funeral. In this video, we'll explore their careers and relationship and talk about the reasons why Laurel didn't go. The duo's origins. Laurel and Hardy's early years as a comedic duo marked a formative period in their illustrious career. While both had been involved in the entertainment industry separately, their collaboration was serendipitous, and they began their legacy as one of the most beloved comedy teams in film history. Both Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy were contracted at Hal Roach Studios in the mid-20s. The studio specialized in comedy and was instrumental in the early days of many comedy greats. Though they appeared together for the first time in the film The Lucky Dog in 1921, they weren't officially a team yet. It wasn't until they were both at Hal Roach Studios that their potential as a duo began to be realized. The duo's formation is often credited to director Leo McCarey, who saw the potential in pairing the thin, British and naive Stan Laurel with the rotund, American and pompous Oliver Hardy. Their first official film as a comedic pair was Putting Pants on Philip in 1927. This short, silent film set the stage for the comedic dynamics the duo explored throughout their career. From 1927 to 29, they made a series of silent comedy shorts that established their personas and comedic style. Films like Do Detectives Think?, The Battle of the Century, famous for its epic pie fight, and Big Business were some of the standout silent films from this period. The late 20s marked the film industry's shift to sound films, or talkies. While many silent film stars found it challenging to adapt, Laurel and Hardy transitioned smoothly. Their first sound film, Unaccustomed as We Are, in 1929, demonstrated their aptitude for verbal comedy. The iconic The Laurel Hardy Murder Case and Another Fine Mess soon followed, cementing their reputation in the talkie era. The early years allowed the duo to hone their now iconic personas. Stan played the role of a childlike, well-meaning yet bumbling fool, while Ollie was the overconfident, often frustrated straight man. Their repeated line, "Well, here's another nice mess you've gotten me into," became one of their most famous catchphrases. Their films began to gain international attention, leading to their global stardom in the subsequent decades. Throughout their early collaborations, the bond between Laurel and Hardy, both on-screen and off, was undeniable. Their genuine friendship and mutual respect formed the foundation of their comedy, making their early films resonate with authenticity and charm. Career highlights. They're celebrated as one of the most iconic duos in the history of film. First, they had their silent film era classics like Big Business and Liberty. Then their transition to talkies. After Unaccustomed as We Are and the Laurel Hardy Murder Case, they were in Another Fine Mess in 1930. This showcased that iconic catchphrase and their knack for comedic dialogue. They had many successful feature-length films, including Pardon Us, which was in 1931. It was their first full-length feature, where the duo ends up in prison. Sons of the Desert in 1933. Often considered one of their best films, it involves them trying to deceive their wives to attend a lodge convention. Way Out West, 1937. It features them delivering the deed to a gold mine with the iconic dance scene to the song At the Ball, That's All. In the 1940s and 50s, the duo embarked on theatrical tours in the UK and other parts of Europe. These were incredibly successful and showcased their ability to connect with live audiences. By the late 30s, they left Hal Roach Studios, which had been instrumental in their success. Afterwards, they worked with various studios, though some fans and critics believe their best work was behind them by this point. Known as their final film, Atoll K in 1951 was a troubled production due to various issues, including Laurel's health. Their legacy was cemented with numerous accolades. In 1961, they were awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and they received an honorary Oscar in 1961, awarded to Laurel. Oliver's later years and illness. After Atoll K in 1951, the duo didn't make any more movies. They did plan some projects, but none came to fruition. Oliver also made no further film or TV appearances after this. The pair had previously enjoyed their successful theater tours in the UK and other parts of Europe. But with advancing age and health concerns, their touring significantly decreased in the 50s. Hardy continued to suffer from health issues. Throughout his life, his weight fluctuated. Being overweight contributed to various health challenges. In 1954, he suffered a significant stroke, a turning point in his health and career. It affected his mobility and speech, making public appearances or further work nearly impossible. After the stroke, his health continued to deteriorate. He lost a significant amount of weight, which was alarming to those who remembered him for his stout figure. Oliver Hardy's health declined rapidly after his strokes. In 1957, he suffered 2 massive strokes in rapid succession. He passed away August 7, 1957, at age 65. Oliver Hardy's death. When Hardy passed away, Stan Laurel did not attend his funeral. This decision puzzled many fans and raised questions about the nature of their relationship. But the reasons behind Stan Laurel's absence at Oliver Hardy's funeral are grounded in emotion and respect rather than any form of animosity. The primary reason he didn't go was that he was so distraught at the death of his friend that he fell ill. Too ill, in fact, to attend Hardy's funeral. The bond they shared was more than that of co-stars. They were close friends. Stan's emotional state was such he couldn't bear to attend the funeral, a sentiment many people can empathize with when they lose someone close to them. Stan was well aware of the media's penchant for creating stories and narratives, often at the expense of genuine emotion and respect. By staying away from the funeral, he avoided drawing attention to himself and inadvertently overshadowing the purpose of the occasion, which was to commemorate and celebrate Oliver Hardy's life. Stan was quoted as saying, "Babe would understand." Babe was a nickname he called Oliver. By this, he implied Hardy would have understood and respected his decision, knowing the depth of their bond and the pain that his passing would have inflicted on Laurel. While Stan's absence at Oliver's funeral may have been puzzling to some, it's essential to remember grief is a deeply personal process. In fact, Stan wrote in a letter that he released to the public shortly after Oliver's death. In it, he said, quote, "I feel lost without him after 30-odd years of close friendship and happy association. His grief was so strong and he was so lost without his comedic partner and friend that he promised he would no longer perform." Now it's time to hear from you. Were you surprised to find out that Laurel didn't attend Hardy's funeral? Let us know in the comments section below.